Faithful Fridays! Woo,
We have
we're
returned.
back!
Sorry about the lack of videos lately, guys. I've been going to college in another state, and that's been back here in Bama. So we haven't been able to do anything.
Yeah.
But we have special stuff coming up ahead, like such as today. And I think we have another episode that we're kind of planning out right now. Kind of getting information from my college experiences, and gonna be pretty good. And also around Christmas time and the holidays, we have a few plans coming up. We're pretty much done with the If I Were series. We hope you enjoyed those. Did you enjoy those, Seth?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed doing those. So if you haven't watched those, just go back to our YouTube channel and just look down there and look for If I Were a Dentist and If I Were a News Reporter and things like that. They were really fun to video and edit and record. So, what's on the schedule for today? Superheroes. You know, Faithful Friday returns, and you know, that's always a title of some superhero. They're always returning. They never die, it seems. Kind of interesting.
Fake, but cool.
Really.
Sometimes, unless
Really?
they make it boring, or overrated. I'm sorry if you like overrated, sorry about that. If you like overrated superheroes, I'm sorry, but they're just no good. Superman's a fake. He's a phony, isn't he?
I guess, I don't want to offend any fans out there. If you're a Superman fan and you like Superman, please don't be offended.
Like
please.
the Man of Steel stuff,
Please.
I like it, but Superman himself, look, you think about it. He was like
Well, he was born on another world.
yeah, he's an alien, and he has every superpower practically. So, it's like when you're a little
He can't
kid.
shapeshift.
Well, when you're like a little kid, you're like, oh,
Because
I want
when you're a little kid, you're so
Superman.
small and you want all these
I
really
know,
cool
but
powers.
he's out there. No one can beat him. He always wins. He's out there protecting us. Even Superman Doomsday, he still wins, even though it's Doomsday. It doesn't even make any sense.
It really doesn't.
So anyway, what is
Oh.
your favorite superhero?
Who's my favorite superhero?
Hero.
I've always been a more Flash,
DC again.
DC.
DC,
But
no.
if it was DC, I'd have to say Flash. But if it was Marvel, Iron Man. He has it all. The coolest gadgets. He can fly. He can do whatever. He can just talk to this program. It's like activating missiles. Do, 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 do. Pretty epic. It's legit.
Best superheroes. Human Torch.
Human Torch.
Human Torch.
He's a bunch of fire.
He's awesome.
Just get Aquaman and he'll just put out that fire. Ooh.
Not if.
He creates in a fire.
Yes, exactly.
So we just go put him in the Red Sea or something, and it's like.
Well, Iceman's
Sorry about
also
that.
good, because if you put Human Torch and Iceman together, they're like the ultimate unstoppable duo.
But no one's ever done that.
Exactly. But they should. Okay, so let's talk super villains.
Super villain. All right. Would Zurg count as a super villain? You know, Toy Story, that little toy. He's like,
No.
Die, Buzz Lightyear.
No.
I'm trying to think. He's the first one that popped in my mind for some reason. I'm not
One
sure.
of mine, I don't know about all of them, but one of my tops have to be Juggernaut.
And I'm not sure if I've heard of him.
Who's never heard of Juggernaut?
Was I supposed to hear Juggernaut?
X-Men.
Uh,
Big, muscular
Is he blue?
guy. No, he's red.
Oh. Wow, I was really off on that color, wasn't I? I guess I don't keep
He
up with my
smashes
superheroes
through
like I
the
should.
walls and he rips up the ground.
Sounds pretty
He's
violent.
like Juggernaut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Villains. I'm trying to think here.
Don't say Green Goblin.
Lex Luthor? Is he? I know he's bad, but I don't know. He doesn't have any superpowers.
He's bald.
I'm trying to think here. Who's your favorite supervillain? While we're
Yeah.
waiting here, I'm trying to
Post
think.
that in comments
Yeah,
below
post
while
that.
he's thinking.
Did we make them post something else already? There we go.
No.
All right, and if you want to just post your favorite villain,
And you can
just
put
go
hero
ahead. Your
too.
superhero too.
Both
Just
of
go
them.
ahead and post that. We'd love to hear who your favorite superhero is, and if it's changed over the years or whatever, and you can just post why. You can just leave a big old paragraph for us. We promise you, we will read it. Will we not?
Yeah.
We will. We will. Superhero. Villain. Super
Villain.
villain. Give me some options. I'm really failing
Okay,
to
we
think of any.
got Sandman
Sandman.
and
Oh, Venom. I'd have to say
Venom.
Venom.
Oh, yes, Venom
by
is-
far is that black glob.
there's a villain better than Venom. Carnage.
Carnage. Hopefully, we're not confusing any fans out there. Like, because
Carnage is like a red version of Venom, except he's much stronger and faster and more agile. Sorry about that.
yeah, our cat. This is our cat Dixie. Say hi, Dixie. And yes, our cat. What were you saying? Something about Carnage?
Carnage
So
is
he's
awesome.
just- I'd have to go with Venom still. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Carnage is
It's
a bit
just-
lesser rated. Like he's underrated. Like they really don't use him that much. They
But
used to
I
use
love
him a
how
lot.
little Venom stuff. It's like, and it just kind of
Yeah.
wiggles all over the
Symbiote.
place. It's kind of like those little earthworms.
Yeah.
Yep. But we are really glad to be back with y'all. And
Pumped.
it's what?
Pumped.
Yeah, we are very pumped about all these new Faithful Fright episodes coming out. And I think overall they're just going to get better and better. Hopefully you'll get more and more laughs out of them each time.
Yeah.
And they'll be eventually, maybe 10 years down the road, there might be a classic, you know? Yeah.
Okay, for our last end thing, the ultimate face-off between villains and heroes. One villain, one hero. Best face-off.
The best face-off?
Best
Like,
face-off.
who
like-
would be totally equal?
Yes, but yeah.
I'd have to say, Superman and Lex Luthor, they always seem equal. That one never went, it's like he always comes back in another movie. I have a new machine, I have
But
kryptonite.
they're not equal. Look, Lex Luthor. I think he actually did this before, and Superman still. That proves that he really doesn't have a weakness. He made a kryptonite bullet and put it in a gun and shot Superman with it, and he still lived.
Well, yeah, because that bullet's not going to do anything. You just take it back out.
Oh, I'm back. Kryptonite. He can't take it out. He'd be like,
Oh,
but
so he lives. It's
he
in
still
him and he's still
survived.
living.
I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, mine would have to be.
Well, I mean, they were equal. They just always come back in movies. Or they just remake them. I mean, they're pretty
But
popular.
Lex Luthor.
Luther Lex.
Really
Luther, your legs.
doesn't have any powers except he's kind of smart and
He's
bald.
very smart. Hey, do you have something against bald people?
No.
We could have
I
someone
said
out
it was a
there watching.
superpower.
We could have someone out there being bald right now and watching this.
I just said
Be careful with your words,
I just
little
said
man.
being bald was a superpower. So if they're
Being bald's a superhero?
Yes.
Sorry. Well, if you're bald and you're watching this, you are very super.
Go you.
Thanks for watching it.
Just don't try and shave your head. Just say you're a superhero.
Yeah.
Just a quick one off the top of my head. The Thing versus Colossus.
Colossus.
I'd have to say Colossus.
Very interesting. Well, if you
Even
want
though
to,
Colossus isn't the bad
if you haven't heard any of these superheroes or supervillains, just go back and hit that replay button. You'll give us an extra view. And if you really have liked this video, just go to wherever it says subscribe. I'm not sure where it is now. YouTube's all over the place. Always changing.
Yeah, it is.
But if you can just go ahead and hit that little button there, we'd really appreciate
And
it.
comment.
And it would
Tell
make
us.
our days. Comment, like it, whatever you'd like to do. But that'd be great. And we'll be coming out with another Faithful Friday soon. And we hope you enjoy that as well.
Yeah.
Signing off. Faithful.
Fridays.